Kempes. Could this be the hat-trick? 1-2 with Bertoni, that's it! Argentina lead 3-1, that is it! Argentina are the world champions in consecutive tournaments. More heartbreak for them, but it's party time in Buenos Aires and the rest of Argentina. They have won here by 3-1.
A lot of heads in there, but no contact. Holguin. And a save on the line by Guida. Houseman's header. And the ball coming out for Zombori. Good save, but the first goal goes in. Goalkeeper pushing it out. And the scorer, I think, was Chapo. I think that was confirmation from the lips of Lajos Barotti, the manager. Holguin also there, and Guido only gets it to the second attempt and it's put in. Great jubilation for Luque, the scorer. Just a little back heel. Guido gets down well but then doesn't hold it, and Luque is following in with his left foot to make it 1-1. And they've almost got the second man in. Guido did well there as Luque and Kempes almost worked something out. Luque coming in on the flick. Two men in here. Tarasic over the top. Tarasic and Nioloshi both got in as the free kick came in over the top of the wall. Torok hit hard and the goalkeeper didn't hold it. Torok, again a very muddled penalty area. And Nodge's shot goes well over the top. Didn't get himself over it at all. Not an easy ball. It was not much under waist high. Goalkeeper again smothers as Luque was going through. Guida came out and made another very brave save at his feet. Ardiles over the top. Argentines, Chapo who fed him. Martos crosses. And a beautiful header that only just went past us. Fiol came off his line and didn't get the ball. But Pinter, I think it was. Good work there by Bertoni. And Kempes tries to shove it. Reed himself forward, smothering the bouncing ball as Kempes. And the bustling going on there. Alonso gets it through, the goalkeeper's out and lost, and into the net it goes from Bertoni. There's the replay, the ball just knocked out with the goalkeeper lost. And Alonso playing it through for Tarasic. As Tarasic went to control it, he backheeled the man coming through and he's been sent off. The first sending off of the 1978 World Cup finals for Tarasic. Here's Tarantini breaking. And over he goes again now. Here comes a yellow card, and that I think was Nioloshi. It's a red card, and that's a second Hungarian off, and Nioloshi walks as though he says, I'm glad to go. Had no hesitation about it, but the final whistle. And Argentina have beaten Hungary by 2-1. And you have to say that in the light of the tactics that the 8 years of age. Michel. And the header by Laporte, he's stolen through, he was onside. Six has danced in and found the room. And the shot could get crushed by Laporte. Or by Brushto rather. Don't fetch it, but he's got our dealers available. Tries to go it alone, and he's got it across, but Beto and the man drops on it. But Argentina really. Free kick, quickly taken, offside. Very dubious offside. That won't count. Excited the fans, but that's the flag that defense having real trouble. And Kempes took up the shot. It's denied. Ardiles puts in Husman. Ardiles makes the return, and volleys it over. Kick has been taken. Husband's shot. It was dipping, but it didn't dip soon enough. Houseman. Pull back for Kempers, I wonder. Yes, there it is. Kempers coming again. And his long raking stride when he starts to run at defenders. And can he get Houseman through here? Luke through. And he gives the penalty. Against Bertrand de Mar. 1-0. Taking the return and hitting the volley. Yes! Coaches like it, they have hurt his back against the post. It was brilliantly done by Valencia. And Bertrand de Mar showed considerable agility and get further interest in this competition. Chipping by Backy Storm. Rapour is still over the keeper. Off the bar. Rapour again. Into the net. And referee is given it. Backy Storm deserves the credit for the way he started that. Little chipper. Dealer's flick. Oh, look at the skill here by Kempes. Look at it! But what magnificent. Very difficult one for Rocho to take. Oh, a good check through by Six with a header. Too comfortable. Still not back in the game. And this must be 2-1. Oh, it's just on top. And Six goes down on his knees in disappointment. Lovely little push through for him from Lacombe. Healers. Magnificent goal. Look at it. You don't see it better than this. Look at the little flicker. The turn, the back, the volley, and good night. Won the header. Oh! What a save by Theo from Didier Six. Theo, the hero for Argentina there. Kempes bending it in. Oh, he nearly got away with it. A final check, and Rocho is gone, and Argentina by 2 goals to 1. Calzio to take the corner. And virtually a free header for Rossi. I think a shot beaten over the top by Theo. Great piece of goalkeeping as the ball comes over Rossi, then Bettiger. And a great save on top from Kempes, who is so angry. He thought he'd got it that time. Over the top, spending more than in any free kick then so far. Bertoni with the resulting score. And a good header with Scott again saved. This time from Passerella. Up well from the poor header. And Kempes got a boot to it. And Tardelli blatantly obstructed, covering his left post. There may be feeling there should be an extra man there. The kick's taken and it's missed just the far post from Antonioni. Bettiger, Rossi and Bettiger going in on the 1-2. That's the goal! Bettiger and Rossi working the 1-2. Lovely little touch back from Rossi and Bettiger a deadly finisher. Calzio's cross, and the lack of height almost let Bettiger in there. This is the first header we've crossed, wasn't very good. Always the clearance. And Kempes lets fly. Favourite left foot, or was it for Edu? And Valencia shot well over. plenty.
Where the prices are some 4 times cheaper than on the sides. Boniek. Well, now, was that a trip? And was it inside? No, says the referee. Yes, they may work something for him, but no, Dana tries it himself. And in the end, not a question of a problem really for looking for Kempes coming in. And he makes it! Well, in came the cross. And the defenders might have thought the goalkeeper was coming, he didn't. And it was tucked away inside the near post by Mario Kempes. His first goal of the tournament, and that's what they've come to see. Dana. Sharmak going in, this is Boniek! And he tries to loop it over. And Boniek showing his frustration a little bit with his challenge on Filiol. But an indication there of perhaps a problem in the centre of Argentina's defence, because it's all a little bit untidy in there. It could be problems yet for Boniek! And the flag up for offside against Andrei Sharmak. Argentina the advantage for Kempes. And now Bertoni again! Oh! What a goal that would have been. Started the move by Daniel Bertoni. Dana bending it in, and Matulevich going in, and it's Lato, and that's a penalty. From Lato's header, knocked off the line, I think, by Tarantini, and quite clearly a penalty. So Dana against Filio, and he saved it! Not a good penalty, close to the goalkeeper, and the stadium erupts. Pastorella, who's so dangerous in these situations. Oh, and it was Gallego it came to. Perhaps Poland too looks for Pastorella. A bit of deception over the ball. And trying to work Boniek in behind the defenders. And can Boniek do it? Or Lato! And it's the side netting as Boniek, who had started it all by arguing over the free kick. Ardiles. Oh, and now it's opening up for Kempes. Yes, goal! And Ardiles they turn to, who made it. So some of the anxiety disappears for Argentina. Ardiles setting it up, and when it gets on to Mario Kempes' left foot, there really is no... Dana bent it, and Filio was at full stretch. And for Houseman and Tomaszewski, who was caught on the move, opting to kick it away. In for Bertoni. Well, the Polish players. Kempes, and this really could make them yell. Oh, he's missed it. And impossible to hear the final whistle. Pastorella trying to set Luque on his way. Down for Kempes. Well, it was struck beautifully. And forced challenges, but it's opening up for Kempes. And there was no one following up as Leao dropped it. Only half clearing it. Debut. Taken up by Gio. And a fine save from Filiol. And a real chance for Gio. Time for Mendonça. And it was shovelled round the post. Mendonça. Well, the shooting is on target from Edinho. Luque is in the middle. And it's Ortiz. Well, the best chance so far. Falling with just 8 minutes to go to half time. Ortiz going ahead of him and has got to stay onside. No foul. It was Chicao who matched Ardiles stride for stride. To try and use his pace. Still they're getting men forward quickly. Chicao is one, and Roberto, but the flag has gone up on the far side for offside. But Brazil, who are so quick on the counter-attack, and Chicao knocks it through to Roberto. Batista, orders Zico, and Roberto! Well, they carved their way through then. So too is Villa, and it's coming for Luque, and Leao's handling needed to be sure. It was a fine save from the goalkeeper, had to commit himself as Luque came in. And Filiol seeing it all the way. From Derfiu, from an injury in a previous game. Oh, and now Roberto! And that was a let-off for Argentina. There have been... And they pushed up Chicao. Wasn't quick enough to react. But it's too late for Argentina in this game. So, this Group B still... And a chance for Muñante to show his pace. And he's still going, Muñante! Oh, and he's come out off the post. And what a let-off for Argentina. Cueto looking for Rodriguez, and he's onside. And a second chance goes to begging for Peru. One apiece to their raiding wingers. And Kempes again. And beautifully taken. And that really sets the stadium alight. 20 minutes gone. And from the free kick, Argentina not wanting to be denied. Ortiz. Luque. Oh, and off the post, Barbarossa. Bertoni. Says Monsieur Wood. Luque. For Ortiz. Oh, and this time it's the crossbar. The orthodox cross coming in, Passarella is down and offside. The flag is up. Goal. Husband resort to desperation. Luque is doing just that and missing the chance he created so cleverly. This is Kempes. Passarella, who's covered so much ground to get there. Bertoni driven across the face to goal, Larossa, and he was deflected, and Tarantini! And the fullback! It's the critical second goal before half-time. Holguin. Kempes! Surely now nothing will stop them. From the free kick, back Ortiz for Larossa. And it was Passarella and put in by Luque. And as Luque celebrates, Menotti is on the field. Ortiz being allowed to run. Hausmann! Well, that surely ends all the doubt. Ortiz going through a paper-thin defence, and Hausmann there to get the touch. Again, surely not six. For Luque, oh! Well, it so easily could have been. Tarantini is away. He's got a second chance. Hausmann between them fouling Trumpitas and given away to Larossa for Luque. Oh, rough finishing. The second for Luque, the sixth for Argentina. La Rosa, the stadium erupts and the delighted scenes. The players who knew what they had to do before the game and went out and did it in.
So after all the excitement and the drama and the controversy, it all comes down to this. Argentina against the Netherlands in the World Cup final. It's one enforced change from the side which started the last of the second group fixtures against Italy for Holland. Jan Youngblood, who replaced the injured Piet Schrijvers during that match, does so here from the start. It's the Netherlands against the host nation once more. Will it be second time lucky, or will Argentina capture their first world crown? That is Cesar Luis Menotti. Moment of worry for Ernst Happel. Towards Rep arriving late. What an opportunity. Bertone, kept in by Youngblood. Bertone, ghosting away from Hahn, stopped in his tracks by Krol. No love lost between those two. Not vintage football in the opening quarter of an hour. Too much at stake for that. And a good save from Youngblood. Passarella denied. It'll come back to Georges Olguin. Oh! Arriving at the far post, Passarella almost broke the net. Galvan's clearance, super save. Pirlo with nothing to do for the whole half. And a brilliant response there. Still in the space for Bertone inside. Picks the shot and it's just not quite good enough. Wonderful build-up play. Argentina seem capable of attacking from everywhere. Ardiles. Same towards Passarella. But it needs to be touched over the top. Mind you, here's Kempes, and still Mario Kempes pounces an Argentina lead. Luque's vision and the striker's instinct from Kempes underneath Youngblood dissipate over the course of this first 45 minutes. Haven't been able to find a way. The space of the far post with the header from Passarella is straight at the goal. Willy van der Kerkhoff. Rensenbrink is there, Rep is there. And Rensenbrink almost made it 1-1. Great run this. Van der Kerkhoff cross causes all sorts of trouble. And it's driven in and driven wide. Hahn so close. Immediate pressure on the hosts at the start of the second half. Driven in by Hahn. A snapshot. Well fielded by the goalkeeper, who can't have expected it. Came through a crowd of players. Ardiles spotted Bertone's run brilliantly. And he's still going. Luque is in the centre! And Youngblood did enough. Real chance for 2-0. Will have to do much of this himself. Left for Kempes. Wrestling his way free. And narrowly wide. The Dutch complain about elbows. The referee doesn't want to know. La Rosa, the substitute, retreats in the wall. And it's over the top, but only just. That's bravely done. And that will be a free kick. And Galvan will surely pick up a card of some sort here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. For the moment, Holland are trying but not quite succeeding. Niskens. Hahn. Over the top to Van der Kerkhoff. Free header from Nanninga. It's in. inside the final 10 minutes, and the Dutch are level. Nanninga rising highest and powering it past the helpless goalkeeper. Forward it goes to Rensenbrink, it's off the post. A quickly taken free kick from Krul. Real chance here for Houseman. In on goal, saved by Youngblood. Tony does brilliantly. Kempes dancing his way through. Still Mario Kempes, he's done it. Argentina lead once more, and Mario Kempes does it again. Wonderful skill and balance. Might have had a penalty there, and might have had a penalty there had he gone down. Youngblood's save was a good one. Own against Italy, of course, scoring at both ends. Off the bar, but the whistle had already gone. Good turn of speed, brilliantly done. Side netting though. Great acceleration from the substitute. Now bearing down on goal, there are some tired Dutch legs, but Youngblood comes to the rescue again. Super save from the goalkeeper. Kempes. Could this be the hat-trick? 1-2 with Bertoni, that's it. Argentina lead 3-1. And it's just a matter of minutes before they're crowned world champions. Set up this time by Kempes, finished by Bertoni. That is it. Argentina are the world champions. Cesar Luis Menotti has brought the country their first World Cup triumph. They have won here by 3-1.